Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today I got something a little different. I actually went on eBay and grabbed some molds that were used. So got a couple secondhand molds and actually got a hand pour mold that's kind of similar to one of the injection molds that I got. So if you guys stay tuned, I'll show you guys these new molds and we'll get to shooting and pouring them. So we'll see how this one goes. Then I got this and this. So yeah, well, I am just actually going to be using some remelt because I have tons and tons of remelt. So I'm gonna heat up some remelt and then I'll see you guys back when it's all heated up. Okay, so got the hand pour mold out. It's like I don't know what kind of material it's made out of. What I'm doing here is just seeing what it looks like, just having some fun. So I just grabbed a few random colors. If you can see, I know that looks a little weird. This one. This is actually orange, half black, and it looks brown. So then to the left I got about 5 different colors mixed into there. Just had some random yellows and whites, browns, and pearl colors. And then I threw in a chunk of remelt plastic that was color shift, and it gave it this awesome looking green color. So, and then to the very right we just have plain white pearl, which is what I would like to start out with first. So I'm going to move everything around, get this mold where it needs to be so you guys can see a little better, and then we'll get started. So all of this is just remelt, so it's not like I really went and tried my hardest to find a color that I think is going to look 100% amazing. I just grabbed a few colors that I think might look good together, but if not, it's not a loss. So usually with the silicone molds I would preheat this, but I have no idea what material this is made out of, so I might just try a little bit. You guys will probably cringe at home, but we'll give it a shot. I'm not gonna blast it with heat to where it's gonna disfigure it, hopefully, but I'm just gonna go over it a little bit since it's a little chilly. And okay. Alright, let's grab our pearl white and just drizzle a little bit. We're just gonna try to make this look a little natural, not too much. I might just pour a little white belly. I'm gonna turn my fan off, I guess. Okay, so I'm just gonna pour some white bellies in this. Since this is more of a plastic type of mold, I'm gonna try a few different ways to heat this up. I'm sure the plastic is already pretty much cured already, and it's only been about 30 seconds. So what I'll do is I'll grab the next color, which might be that weird brown color, and I'll probably blast it with the heat gun just to melt the layer a little bit so that it adheres and you don't get cold cracking. So let's give it a little warmth. Melt it a little bit. Alright, now let's try this brown, orangish color. Oh, I can see it's kind of melted it a little bit. Oh well. Don't really know what all I want to do. Maybe just drop a little bit every so often. Trying to make it look a little natural, but oops. Alright. A little sloppy, but nothing that can't be cleaned up. Second layer is poured. It's been about a minute or so. If you can see, it's completely dried. None of the plastic is moving. So, since I burned it right there, I think kind of held the heat gun on it a little too long. So, I'm just gonna give it a quick buzz over with the heat gun and we'll see if that damages it anymore. I just don't want cold cracking, so that's the biggest reason why I'm using this. And then our next color is gonna be this. So let's get to it. Probably looks like I'm really close in the camera. I'm at least 6 inches away. I think it's from the angle of the camera. Alright. So just mix this up a little bit, and you can probably see a little bit of flake in there, so let's get this all poured and see what it looks like. Feel like we're on camera with my keys. Oh. Okay, there it is. Let's see what these look like in a few minutes. It's been about 5 minutes. And they are soft to the touch. So what I'm gonna do, I don't know what I meant by soft by the touch. I mean, they're ready to come out of the mold. So don't want to rip the legs off, but it obviously needs a little trimming. I did that completely upside down, so it's definitely a weird mold. Usually the top is the flat side. I didn't even think about it, but I guess this is the top with the eyes. So this thing is just all backwards. As you can see, got the blending pretty good. No cold cracks, nothing. So guess I'll just throw these in the water. This is the one that I accidentally filled up too much with that orange brownish color. See, it looks brown in the cup, but you can definitely see it's, I guess it looks orange or brown on camera too, but maybe it's orange. But here's this. They all need to get trimmed up a little bit. There's this, good blending once again. So we are going to just pour this one more time. What I'm going to do this time is start with this green color right here. So just pour a little bit of this in here. Oops, too much. I don't know if I'll put any white in here, but I just made it. This is a super sloppy pour job, but I'm just gonna use that heat gun on a little bit since it probably can't be set up too much. The first one was set up, but Now let's mix the plastic and pour real quick. Alright, there's that one. There's that one. Oh, oops, that was my fault. Of course, it's kind of hard going around the camera. Alright, what I'll do actually is just gonna add a few drops maybe. A little accent color. We should start with this one since it's the first one. There we go. This one didn't really take, so pick it up. Kind of just blended it all, but alright, I guess we'll see what this looks like in a few minutes. These are all ready to be unmolded. So all you do is just start at the head like this, pull up. The legs come out pretty easy, so I bet it'd look a lot better in all green, but oh well, we're just having a little fun. So we'll just go through this really quickly and then start on the new molds. But as you can see, this is the one I poured crazy on, but nothing a little scissor action can't help. These little tiny skin tag type things, you can kind of just pick them off if they're pretty small. Then we got this. I know the orange is a weird color, but like I said, just having some fun. So we're gonna do the two molds that I just received in different parts. So I'm gonna do one at a time, just so you guys can see it, because I want to do them in different colors. So we're gonna start with one of them right now, and they'll both be a surprise until the plastic's all dried up, and I'll pull it out for you guys to see. So as you can see, got half a cup of plastic. I only got 1 cup because we're gonna be doing this one mold right here. And like I said, it's gonna be a surprise until the plastic is shot in and it's ready to be pulled out. So I'm gonna try something a little bit different. I'm gonna be using emerald green, and I messed with some settings on the camera to turn it up so you guys can see a little better. No matter how much light I have in here, it still seems to not do the trick. But anyways, let's get this emerald green poured in. So I only got half a cup, so probably just start with something like this, see what it looks like. Obviously gonna be a little see-through, but let's see. And then what I want to do is put a little bit of highlight in here. I'm going to be doing some red highlight, just a tiny bit, maybe about a quarter of a quarter teaspoon. So I don't know if you guys can see it on camera. Not really. It's It's got a red, like a pinkish tint to it. No, you guys can't really see it. At least I can't see it through the screen, but it's very slight. Now for the next step, I'm going to be using pink glitter, actually. So I'm gonna bust this out real quick. I'm not gonna go too heavy. Pretty close to a quarter. Actually, I will make sure it's a full quarter teaspoon of the 0.040. That's Lureworks hex cut. And then this smaller flake goes quite a long way, so did about a little over half of a quarter teaspoon, because this is only half a cup of plastics. So I don't think the pink shows up very well in the green, but you know, kind of looks like a galaxy through the camera. Maybe that's just me. You guys can kind of see the lighter shades of green through the camera. That's the red highlights. So you guys will know what I'm making right now, because it's the only thing that I use salt for. I got so 1 teaspoon. Just mix and dump. The best time to use the vacuum chamber is after this. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna throw it in the microwave, heat it up a little bit. So I'll see you guys when we're ready to shoot. So plastic is out of the microwave and the vacuum chamber. So what we're gonna do, give it a nice mix, stir up all the flake, and especially the salt that's in there. What we'll do is get ready to shoot this mold for the first time. Alright. Top it off. Shoot back the excess. Then you guys are good to go. Been a few minutes. Mold should be all ready to go. Alright. Let's open it up and see what it looks like. Something way different than I thought I would ever get, but they're actually look way different than I thought they would. Pretty much every video that I've ever made, I've never made that color of bait, so they're pretty much all new colors. Not something I think I would ever really make again, but got the plastic for it, so I'm gonna shoot that again. Not that attractive, but I could see a lot of possibilities with this mold, so pretty excited. And I pretty much just got this for me, and you know, I might make a few and throw it up on my website, see if anybody else wants some. I got this egg sac right in the middle. I think they'll definitely do good at the river by where I like to fish. So what we are going to do is 1 part purple, which will be the top, and I only have half a cup of plastic, so and this color might look a little familiar or maybe a lot of familiar to you guys once I show you guys the flake, but we're gonna add a little bit more. So this is where it'll probably look pretty familiar. It's with some green flake, but I am not going for a June bug. Otherwise, if I was going for a June bug, I would be using a lot darker of a purple, like black grape, instead of purple like I used. It's just a little bit, I don't know, bluer, or more red, less of a blue like black grape is. So it's more of a purple color than like a blackish. Yeah, I think you guys understand. So next one, 0.035, quarter teaspoon, full quarter teaspoon of 0.35, which is the square cut, and it was a full quarter teaspoon of 0.062. And as you guys know, if you guys have seen the channel, I go pretty light with the 0.015, so I go about half teaspoon. So let's mix this guy up, see what it's gonna look like. There it is. Let's get a quick close-up. You guys can see that it looks more of a purple than a June bug. But so for the next color, we will be using something a little different. So with the second color, we'll be using some blue highlight. Just blue highlight. You're gonna want to do, get a good amount. Usually seems like if you put more blue highlight, it doesn't really give it more of a highlight than you would think. It kind of just pretty much looks the same. So let's see what it looks like. Alright, I think that's good enough. Got a lot of powder that flew everywhere, but I think that should be good. So what I will do now is throw these guys back in the microwave, get them up to my temperature that I put them at to vacuum, and then we'll shoot this guy back here. This guy. Okay. I think we are ready to shoot. So we'll just mix up the plastic real quick. Just pulled it out of the microwave and the vacuum chamber, so it's all up to temperature. And here we go. Okay. Let's see what this looks like here in a few minutes. Alright, here we go. First time seeing this mold shot. So let's see what these colors did. I actually tried on this, try to make it look decent instead of the last two that I kind of just shot just to see. This is the one that I'm the most excited for. So ooh. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can. Let me just take it out of the mold. This was the mold that I've been the most excited about. Oh, man. I think that looks amazing if I do say so myself. Probably could have gone a little bit darker on the purple, but just a little bit darker, not too much. Maybe like 5 drops or so. I usually like my colors see-through. Not that see-through, but man. No, I definitely had something awesome to put on my website that I haven't been this excited about in a while, so. Alright, time to shoot some more. The blue highlight with 1 drop of pink looks like. I'll put a few more drops of purple in the purple side. So, I'm gonna shoot these a little bit hotter than I usually would with duals, just to see if I can get those feet to come out. I just like to shoot things a little lower in temp just because it helps with things not denting as easy, but here we go. And I'm gonna hold some pressure. I'm not pushing down super hard, I'm just holding some pressure just to see if maybe that helps too. But we'll see. What is this? 3rd round, I believe. With some 1 drop pink in the highlight, in the blue highlight side. Let's see. I'm honestly in love with this mold. I think that this frog body looks so amazing. And for some reason, I don't know if it's the mold or if it's me, but I still got the feet like that. It doesn't really bother me, but you know, if I have somebody ordering these, I don't want the feet to look kinda used, I guess you could say. I want them to be as perfect as possible. You don't want to sell a customer that has, you know, chunk taken out of the foot. At least it has good clean laminate lines throughout the entire thing, but I don't know. That's weird. That's really weird. And it's not like it's a lot of plastic. It's like it's not vented, but it is. It's so weird. Okay, you probably don't even tell the difference with the pink, but on camera at least. So in person it looks like this. The blue highlight side is a little bit darker because of the purple on the other side. That's kind of what it looks like to me with this side, but it's not much of a difference. Not worth the hassle. Here's the purple side. You can actually see the green flake a lot better. And that could be because of a couple things. Obviously this is a little bit darker, but this did get reheated a few times, and this is fresh glitter. Alright guys, that is the end of the video. Let me know if you like it by leaving a thumbs up and subscribing. I'm trying to post at least once a week. I was going to be doing twice a week, but I got super busy with my day job, so I'm out of town every week, a few times a week, so it makes it hard to edit and film. And then I had some corrupted data in my last video, and it just threw everything off, so I uploaded late. But yeah, if you guys like it, let me know, leave a comment, and like I said, like, subscribe. And if any of you want any of these baits, let me know down in the comments below. Leave a comment saying, I guess the blue highlight is kind of like what they call moon dust, so maybe purple moon dust. It's probably already a name already, but if you guys want those, let me know. Comment purple moon dust down below and I'll ship them out to you. But yeah, thanks for the view, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.